My question is, why are all these same bad people here? The same bad people that brought you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just like every scenario that just gets you ramped up over and over again. I guarantee you, yeah, hey, they are waiting with their solution. Be careful not to let them get you all emotional and up in a big hurry to run off and ask mommy government for more help. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Hi, Rex here. Do you guys remember 2019, 2020? Do you remember that situation? I'm just saying this because I see everyone up in a giant, huge hurry to have an outcry, to get emotional. And when they get you emotional, man, that's exactly where they want you. Because then you're gonna jump straight into the jaws of the next one. And there's a repeated pattern of, yes, even the right, the patriots on the right, absolutely failing to see it every time. Just like on the left, equally as stupid, equally as emotional. I'm not saying don't be an emotional creature. I'm not saying there's not a place for the proper kind of emotion for certain situations. I'm saying don't operate emotionally to where they get you to jump into their giant trap. Why am I smiling? Because I just clear as day. Clear as day, I can see this. I know a lot of you can too. 2019, 2020, you guys remember that situation? Remember that one? Serious situation, right? Maybe, right? Retrospect, pretty serious situation, potentially. Everyone gets in I remember the memes being shamed. All the guys that later were outraged that it was fake, man, when it first happened, everyone was scared. And that's how they set the hooks. And then what happens? Mommy government. Mommy government's here to help. And did you not notice the orchestration when that happened too? That was my first big clue. I'm like, okay, this is beyond news. This is orchestrated. I can hear an orchestra when I hear the orchestra. This is pre-planned sheet of music. Actually got to read the sheet of music before that one happened. The fall before that? Because a guy who was working on that project sent it to me. It was like open source. Yeah. So we all jumped into the jaws of that one. The entire world is still dealing with that one because people are emotional and then they want mommy government to be their savior. Well, if you are emotional and you want mommy government to save you, they'll accommodate you there. How do you think the kings and tyrants have ruled the world so many times with their couple of dictators here and there? Pharaoh, Caesar, whoever, King George. Normal. You get people emotional, and then you come up with the solution to the problem that usually you created. How about 2020? Serious situation, systematic problem with how certain people are treated in the world, stewing up. Certain guy gets killed, which is a tragedy, terrible deal, right? Because the cops wrestled with him too hard or were mean to him or whatever happened. Remember that deal? I remember, and I'm not going to say names. A lot of people on the right totally jumped into that one. Totally. They were playing it over and over. Then the Hunger Games announcer comes out. What's that movie? With catnip, right? And the guy with the crazy hair comes out. And it's staged. Absolutely orchestrated to tweak your emotions. Every angle from the news. That's an unnatural amount of orchestration that is unbalanced in what's the actual stuff going on in the world. There must be a purpose. Yeah, they want to burn the country in half. And they did. And I'll tell you what. People jumped straight into that one. All my buddies that are on the right, oh man, this is terrible. I'm like, well, yeah, but hold on a minute here. Calm down. Wait a minute. Okay, up, here we go. So they actually participated in the ignition phase of the whole big main part going up. And then they tried to fight the main part later. That's why from the very beginning of that one, I'm like, whoa, 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 easy. Hold on a minute here. That's bad. But let's just, why is there a million news guys here all of a sudden in a certain, it's orchestrated. And then you got what's the orchestrated deal with the whole, where they had the giant bear trap in DC. Remember this? I'm telling you, this happens over and over again, and people are like, I'm emotional. You trust the plan? Red flag, white flag, black flag. Like, hey, whoa, easy. Wait a minute here. What's your exact plan? I'm gonna stare at the building, Rex. That'll alert him. Like, dude, wait a minute here. I agree that I also like the national anthem with slow motion invasion of Normandy footage, but like, I'm not going to let that overwrite my operating system because I'm emotional about it. Am I? Oh no, we're going to go do it, Rex. Well, I'm staying at my house. I don't know. You guys, I'm not. I wash my hands. Like, what are you guys doing? And then that deal went down, right? Because people are emotional creatures, and the people that know that do what they call unconventional warfare to tweak your emotions to get you to jump into huge stuff. Fast forward to now. Giant, huge, terrible environmental disaster. Terrible. Bad. Serious deal, sure. Why the orchestration? Does the news love life? Does the news care about the innocents being poisoned? Are you kidding me? The news cares about innocent people being poisoned? What? Are you freaking kidding me? They care about life and humanity, and they just pimp wars 24/7. But no, we're going to get emotional now. Why? My question is, why are all these same bad people here? The same bad people that brought you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just like every scenario that just gets you ramped up over and over again. I guarantee you, yeah, hey, they are waiting with their solution. Why doesn't the government help? The government needs to say, where's Biden? Where's the federal government? I'm hearing this from the right. Where's Biden? You want the feds to come into this deal? You think they're going to clean up? You think the federal government's going to do a good job with an environmental disaster, man? You think they're qualified? They can't even wipe their own ass. They can't even find snow in the middle of the fucking winter. And you think they're going to do a good job? They're starting World War III right now. They don't like you, man. I know it's hard to believe. They do not. It's not that they don't care about you. They don't like you. They want absolute control. So rewind a little bit then before the deal. Why was this a TV show? Some dude just sent that to me like, hey, Rex, did you know they made a TV show in that town about that event happening just a couple years ago? Really? Show me. Bullshit. Oh. They made a TV show about the train crash in that town, literally where they filmed it or whatever, and then the same deal, hey, Rex, did you know that a couple weeks before they laid down all this electronic surveillance system, they're mapping out of this whole new way of doing stuff? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. I bet they got their bill ready already. They had their bill probably with the name of it on there, with the name of the town probably written in the bill. They probably wrote that down 5 years ago when they planned it. We're a conspiracy theorist. I think you're out of control here, Rex. Okay, Private Snuffy. Continue to drink your own Kool-Aid. Are you kidding me? I'm not saying not to do, you know what I mean? I'm just over here enjoying the squirrels and taking care of my place, doing some construction, on my place, and planning where I want to plant another, row of trees or whatever. it doesn't affect me. All that stuff going on doesn't affect me. So why does Rex care? Because Rex loves you, man. I love you. And it's people falling victim to the emotional bear trap over and over again. Someone's got to say something. And being that I have a giant, huge set of kahunas, I guess I'll just be the guy that says the thing. How about that? So there, I said it. It's absolutely, positively, at the very least, okay, that TV show that you can watch right now doesn't exist. Never happened. Like the whole, like all the stuff leading up to it, in the government, they love you. There you go. Is that better? Rex, I just take care of that all the line there. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong. Government loves you, man. I think that the federal government coming in to fix the disaster, I think, beyond what they already fixed already. Yeah, with their track record and how good they are at making the continuance of life. Because they're so good at the continuance of life. That's just, I stand corrected, man. Like, I'm just letting you know. For those that can smell it and need it articulated a little more clearly, why are you crying for mommy government to come save you still? Mommy government, you're crying like smashing on the button that says, I want my baba. And it's a bear trap lever thing, where you put the meat on the cart. Like, I never trapped bears, dude, right? But there's the trigger. We need to be careful. When disasters like this happen, you investigate it, you find out who's responsible, you hold them accountable, and you make them pay for it, right? Does it suck? Yeah. Do you want mommy government? You want imagine Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell and Biden and Obama or Trump or whoever. Name your favorite politician. Imagine them stumbling in there for a photo op and passing some bill that takes away more of your freedoms, more of your rights, spends more of your money, basically gives them more power and takes away more of your life for future generations to have less freedoms. Is the cure to an environmental disaster ramming your children's future further into the paper shredder? Is that the cure for a train disaster? What do you think the government's going to do with it? They're going to use it to, the problem is we didn't shred the Constitution enough around here. Better ram it in even faster, Rex. Okay, man. Tell you what, we've been spending months on these concepts. Months on these concepts when the training programs are doing, right? If you want to train with us, come over to Patreon. Like, I'm telling you, like, if you're not smart, and a lot of people, like, there's a difference between saying how smart you are and being smart. Rex's hair is messed up. Dude, then quit being emotional and jumping into bear traps. And then sitting there posing with a title, smart guy. We're philosophers around here, but we jump into bear traps continuously. And our channels and our glasses on our nose tell you how intellectual we are. But we jump into bear traps all the time. Like, dude, okay, man. If you actually want to be smart, be smart. That means do it. Yod, do it. Hello, McFly. If you actually want to be smart and not worry about acting smart or looking smart or telling everyone how smart you are, but you actually want to not be retarded, come join us on Patreon. Yeah. And I said a naughty word. I'm sorry. No, it's very distressful for some of you. You can't handle it, man. Just can't handle it. It's ridiculous. We're crying for mama government to come save you. Again, it's like the rhythm increases. Boom, 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 boom. Year after year, month after month, just like picking up the pace. And I'm fine. Like, I'm not worried about it. Rex, what if it happened in your yard? There's no train tracks around here, man. Suppose if they put it on an airplane, and you know what I mean? So, like, and I understand these things happen to people that don't deserve it, of course. But don't let your emotions cause you to make stupid decisions with your future because you think that politicians are going to help you. They don't love you, man. They do not love you.